An AI chatbot just told this bettor there's a 78% chance Team A wins. The actual market, the one pricing in real injury news, form, and money, says 54%. That's not a rounding error. That's a 24-point gap between confidence and reality. Today, we're testing the claim that AI can predict football and showing you the one way it's actually useful. Spoiler, it's not the way most betting channels are selling it.
Welcome back to Value Edge, where we test the claims instead of repeating them. Today's concept: why a language model confidently naming a probability isn't the same as a probability model calculating one. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where AI belongs in your betting process and where it doesn't. Ask any large language model to predict a match, and it will give you an answer. It'll sound specific, it'll sound confident, it might even come with reasoning attached. None of that means it's accurate, and today we're going to show you exactly why.
Trust an AI's raw prediction as gospel, and you're staking real money on a guess dressed up in confident language. Use AI to run the maths on odds you already trust, and it becomes a genuinely useful tool. The stakes here aren't small. This is the difference between outsourcing your judgment and sharpening it. Here's the mechanism most people miss. A language model is built to generate plausible-sounding text, not to calculate outcomes. Unless it's been explicitly connected to live odds, injury reports, and form data, it has no real signal to work from. It will still answer, because that's what it's designed to do, confidently, fluently, and often with no grounding at all. This is a well-documented pattern, not a betting-specific flaw. It's just especially costly when real money is on the line. Same fixture, two tools run side by side. The odds-based tool is pricing in real money, real form, real information. The chat interface is pattern matching language and producing a number that only looks equivalent. Run this across 50 fixtures, and the pattern, or lack of one, becomes obvious. Sometimes the AI estimate lands close to the market. Sometimes it's wildly off. There's no reliable relationship between the two because they're not measuring the same thing.
Here's the test result. Across 50 matches, an unassisted AI prediction was less accurate than the simplest possible baseline, just picking the favorite every time. That's not a knock on the technology. It's a reminder of what it was actually built to do. It was never built to price a football match.
This isn't theoretical. Type any fixture into a chat app right now, and you'll get an answer just like this. The question isn't whether it will respond, it's whether you should trust what it says. This isn't theoretical. Type any fixture into a chat app right now, and you'll get an answer just like this. The question isn't whether it will respond, it's whether you should trust what it says.
The first mistake is treating a fluent-sounding answer as a calculated one. The second is asking for a prediction without feeding the model any real odds or data to reason from in the first place. The third, and the most common, is confusing a confident tone for a reliable answer. Those are not the same thing. Used correctly, AI is genuinely useful here as a fast calculator for break-even rates, staking formulas, and scenario comparisons. Used as an oracle for raw predictions, it's a confident guess wearing the costume of analysis. The framework only creates value when it's pointed at the right job.
This isn't an argument against AI. It's an argument against outsourcing judgment to a tool that isn't built for this specific job. Feed it real numbers, and it can help you work faster. Ask it to guess, and you're just paying for a confident-sounding coin flip.
This isn't unique to betting.
The same mistake shows up anywhere a language model is asked to do a job it wasn't built for. The tool isn't the problem. Pointing it at the wrong task and trusting the confident tone is. Here's the verdict. AI didn't fail because it's a bad technology. It failed because it was asked to do something it was never designed to do. Point it at the maths, break-even rates, staking, scenario checks, and it earns its place in your process.
Next time you reach for an AI tool on a bet, feed it real odds and ask it to calculate. Don't ask it to guess. If this changed how you'll use AI in your betting process, subscribe. We break down one of these hidden numbers every week. Find your edge. See you next time.